Welcome to the Declaration of War. We're happy to announce after a month of testing and preparing this game mode, it is finally ready. Thanks to all the people who helped us via feedback, suggestions and testing. This event would not have been possible if it weren't for you. Now without further ado, let me show you what we've prepared. Declaration of War combines the RTS aspect and the map from Valkyria Chronicles 4 with the amazing game that is Roark's Attack on Titan fan game. This opens up a lot of possibilities, not only for PvP players, but also the strategists within. The game mode currently consists of 12 main gameplay elements. We have 3 factions: Eldia, fighting for freedom; Mali, aiming to exterminate the Island Devils; and Hizuru, because they're in it for the money. Each team has 2 types of regiments, and each faction starts with 3 territories as their base. In War, no one has perfect intel, so we introduced a new mechanic. Fog of War conceals the in-game maps of each tile, as well as the regiment's name, so no running from BRT. The fog is lifted as regiments explore the map. Since the event is being streamed, everyone will be able to see revealed elements. This is the centerpiece that makes all of these new mechanics work together. The map has a symmetrical, triangular shape with 11 neutral territories to capture and 3 base territories for each faction. As mentioned before, the map has Fog of War active, meaning you will see where the enemy base is and where the troops are, but you won't see their regiment's type or name until you get close enough to see them. The map is also unexplored, but once a tile has been fully revealed, it will stay like that. Each faction has access to 2 types of regiments: military and scout. The military regiment will consist of 6 players, while the scout regiment is made up of only 3. Military regiments will be able to see 1 tile away from their current location, while scout regiments, on the other hand, will be able to see 2 tiles away. Let's take a typical 8-player lineup as an example. The team can be split into 2 scout regiments, each with 3 players and 1 sub. When they're needed together, they can gather back up by moving to each other's tile on the map. Each of the 3 factions will have the same number of players, but not the same number of regiments. The number of regiments and their type will be declared by their faction general. Each faction will get a faction general, who will be elected by their team and team captains. The faction general will be responsible for choosing how many scout and military regiments they want, depending on the players available to them. They will send us their map plan of where they are going to place their regiments. Faction generals do not have to play as part of a regiment. They can just focus on the strategy aspect if they so choose. While making the game mode, we noticed that in our community, all of the teams have a large number of players that hardly ever get to join the fun. We wanted to focus on enabling as many players as possible to play and share the experience with everyone. That's why the revives are done passively, meaning each 2 turns, the last dead regiment will be revived, and they can choose where they spawn from the 3 territories in their base. We are introducing a new reinforcement system without any RNG element. Your whole base will passively generate 1 command point per turn, while each territory you capture will generate 1 additional command point per turn. With command points, you can buy reinforcements whenever you need to. Reinforcements are perks you can use in battle that can help during defensive or offensive moves. Reinforcements are bought using command points. There are 7 types of reinforcements. Using a flare allows you to pick a tile across the map to reveal the troops in it and the in-game maps surrounding that tile. Spike traps can be placed on the tile you are on. Enemy teams moving onto it will be trapped on that tile for 1 turn. Of course, this will not be shown on stream. At any point of the game, switch the names of 2 of your regiments. This will be done hiddenly and not shown on stream. For example, naming via TOAK and vice versa. Ambush allows you to choose a regiment to be hidden for 3 turns. They will stay hidden until their 3 turns are finished, or they engage in combat. A random ally regiment will be chosen to be revived, and they will come with a blimp to aid in an engaging war. Fortify a captured territory. This causes enemy regiments to use 2 turns to capture the territory. Your regiment must be in range of said territory to use this reinforcement. Siege transforms a captured enemy territory into neutral territory or removes its fortification. Blimps spawn randomly near your base and in the center of the map. Their purpose is to increase the speed of the game. In order to capture a blimp, you will have to send 1 of your regiments to go and collect it. Once collected, said regiment can move up to 4 tiles in 1 turn, while also moving over obstacles. The blimp can hold up to 2 regiments of any kind. The only catch is that you cannot land on an enemy directly. During the movement phase, regiments use 1 turn to move 1 tile while outside their territory. Moving inside their territory, however, they can move up to 2 tiles per turn. If the regiment moves into enemy vision, they will be revealed. Scout regiments have a vision range of 2 tiles, allowing them to see enemy regiments undetected. In order to capture territory, a regiment needs to move into a territory base. It requires you to hold it for 1 turn to capture it. During the battle phase, regiments that are on the same tile but not in the same faction will face off against each other. A maximum number of 4 military regiments will be able to fight over the same tile. If there are more than 4 regiments on the same tile, they will have the option of either retreating or fighting the remaining regiments. If all 3 factions are contesting the same tile, a large-scale battle will commence between all 3, and the one with the most points will be the winner. If there are 2 or more regiments about to engage in battle, you have the option of retreating. Retreating requires that you leave at least 1 regiment behind to fight the enemy, while the rest are able to use the secret technique, moving 1 tile away from the enemy. The order of each round is as follows: revives, movement, and finally, battle. We aim for the tournament to be as streamlined as possible, reducing downtime and increasing the number of battles streamed. We will also stream videos you submit to us during the ad break, whilst we wait for service to be hosted. The event will be hosted on the Only Aminos Discord server. The links to the Discord server, Twitch, video submissions, and rulebook will be in the description. The tournament will be held on Friday the 29th of April at 9 PM CEST, and the briefing will start at 8:40 PM. Signups will end on the 28th. So, who will you be fighting for?